a round of Let's Talk About. I pick 3 categories, put 2 back and talk about 1. So what have we got? Let's see. One thing you would change about you. Does gaming adversely influence children? I'm going to put that one back. It's a good one, but it's a bit heavy for this time in the morning. If you could have any skill, what would it be? I'm going to put that one back as well. And I'm going to go with what would I change about me? And I'm not going to make it one thing because I can think of 3 straight off the bat. So the first thing I'm changing, I'm going to go superfluous first. The first thing I'm changing is my teeth. I'm saving up for turkey teeth next year because I hate, loathe and detest my teeth. I've got a broken one here that I'm so ashamed of. I haven't smiled for 6 months. If I laugh, I cover my mouth. I'm very ashamed of my teeth, so I'm getting my turkey teeth next year. Full implants. Saving up for it now, quite excited about it. I'm terrified. The other thing is I'm trying to live a better life. I'm trying to lose weight. I've lost 5 stone. I'm trying to exercise. We've got exercise bikes there that we aren't using very much at the moment. So to combat that, Mark's bought me an exercise bike so that I can exercise indoors during the winter because I just don't function in winter very well. I'm not good with the cold. I really feel the cold. So, what one thing would I change about me? Now we'll get into the serious stuff. I'd like to be a nicer, kinder person. I think sometimes I can be unkind and I don't like that. I want to be kind. I want everybody to like me. But if I see something I don't like, I tend to speak up about it. And I think that can be a negative thing. So I would like to change that about me and be kinder. I'd like to be kinder, sweeter, nicer, more likeable. The other thing I would like to change about me is negativity. Now, I'm going to do another video about lefties, about cacandas, southpaws, left-handed people. Apparently, they are more prone to having a negative outlook on life. How weird is that? And I am a classic point in case because I can be quite negative about things. Excuse me. It was pointed out to me the other night. We'd come back from Mark's gig and I said something about my boys and wishing I was closer to them or something. And Mark said to me, "You're so negative. Why don't you look on the positive of life?" And I thought, am I really? Peter's told me I'm negative. I don't like that. I don't want to be negative. I want to be happy and jolly and look at the positives of everything. So Peter has recently, in the last 12 months, become a Buddhist. Eventually he's going to be a Buddha because apparently all living things become Buddhas in the time. They might have to go through several cycles of life to get there, but we're all Buddhas. So Peter's become a Buddhist and he's trying to live a better life. And I have noticed he's getting less angry with me. He's not shouting at me nearly as much as he used to. And just adopting this, Buddhism is all about living in the moment. You don't worry about what happened in the last second or the next second. You worry about what's happening now, this second. And you take from every second the good things and try to discount the bad things. Worrying, and Mark says this to me, worrying about things. For instance, we will go away camping. And I'll say, what if we have a storm? What if the van breaks down on the motorway? What if the dog gets ill? What if there's sheep there? Make sure there's no sheep in a field nearby, because the dog might get in and get the sheep. Are there going to be any chickens there? The dog might get the chickens. Try and find a quiet field so that we're not round other families in case the dog barks. And I just list off the things that might happen, could happen. I'm a writer. I'm thinking of the things that could happen in any situation. Things that aren't going to happen. You know, it's a weird personality trait. So Buddhism, and I'm not going to take it on. I'm far too old in the tooth to be taking on a new way of life. But this Buddhism that Peter talks to me about is all about living in the moment, not worrying about what has happened and what could happen, just taking for now. So something I would change about myself: I'd like to be more positive, kinder, nicer, sweeter, more likeable, and get me turkey teeth. Thank you very much. Nice chat.